after a glorious day and a half of Australian Open finals. Green 1 will come to a rest for the 2025 Australian Open after this contest. It's been a glorious 2 weeks across the Sunshine State and the 15 clubs on Australia's Gold Coast, and we are at the Broadbeach Bowls Club for the final time on Green 1 for this wonderful festival of bowls. It's the boys singles final at the 2025 AO between New South Wales' Travis Moran and Victoria's Max Heaton Harris. Travis, the runner-up from 12 months ago, going down to Kobe Cromie, who is in the crowd watching, and Max looking to mount a challenge for the title. Val Furbo, my name, and alongside me, as she has been all day doing a wondrous job, I must say. Ellen Faulkner, MBE, welcome.
Thank you very much, Val, and it's always a pleasure and a privilege to sit alongside you in the commentary box and see these fabulous bowls being played and people showing their skills, temperament and strategy right in front of us on this wonderful green in these beautiful facilities here on the fabulous Gold Coast.
It is fabulous, and we have a fabulous prospect ahead of us, and Max has enjoyed a really good tournament getting through. It was a tough couple of sections to negotiate, and Travis Moran as well. He is a man in form. You know, it was heartbreak for him. Last year was in front of Kobe Cromie for the entirety of the match, and Kobe just stormed home with a wet sail, went to the bathroom, composed himself, changed into the bucket hat, and things started to look good and got the job done. And now for Travis Moran, he will be looking to take home glory. He won the Australian singles title at the Under-18 Championships last year at Club Tweed, won the Junior Golden Nugget. So he's the man that's had the target on his back, as has Riley Garrick for the last couple of years. But this would be the Under-18 double if he can get it.
And what a feat that would be, with such strength and depth in the system. Lots of young players coming through, lots of talent. It would be a tremendous achievement for the young man from Barilla.
Yep, and he's got the likes of Corey Wedlock, Gary Kelly and Aaron Tees to learn off. Previously Jeremy Henry as well. Max Heaton Harris playing out of Winchelsea in Victoria, sort of around the Colac area past Geelong. So he's got Kobe Cromie and Tyson Cromie watching on, supporting him in the crowd as a fellow Victorian. And this one about to get underway, so we'll hear from them both very shortly. I'm going to duck out and see if I can catch them.
Okay. Well, both bowlers just finishing up their trial ends, so you get 2-end practice. Really important opportunity, the trial ends, just to learn about the green and the conditions, choose which hand and side of the green you feel you're getting the centre line of the rink. Conditions here today are very good in Broadbeach. You'll see that it's a nice sunny day, but some cloud cover, which is always helpful to keep the temperatures at bay. There is a little bit of wind that the players will be mindful of in terms of the effect that that plays on the bowls, but all in all, the conditions are well set for a spectacular game here to finish off this Green 1, Rink 1 matches today. So one more bowl to go down before Val will jump on. Did speak to the boys earlier. They're both looking forward to the match. Travis did ask me to give a shout out to Engadine High School and his mum Jennifer, and Max asked me to give a shout out to his family and also everyone at Winchelsea Bowls Club. So over to Val.
Yeah, thanks so much. I was really looking forward to this contest. It's going to be amazing. The two Under-18 boys singles finalists alongside me. We'll start with the Victorian Max Heaton Harris. Max, first AO final for you. What's your morning been like? How have you handled the day, and what has your process been in the lead up to the decider?
Morning's been pretty good, pretty normal. I just think it's best to treat it as a normal game of bowls, so not much different to the normal routine.
It's been different playing up here. You've had to go from grass to carpet, back to grass. How have you handled adapting to all that sort of stuff?
I've found it fantastic. I love grass greens. We don't have a lot down in Victoria, but when I get the chance to play on them, I really enjoy it. So, yeah.
Amazing. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Max Heaton Harris, and now the man that finished runner-up last year, Travis Moran, back in the final once again. What did you take away from the decider last year?
I think I just took a lot of maturity away. Like, obviously leading that game early, I think I can back my ability and just try my best, and I've got that maturity from years before, and especially from that final.
Since the AO final, you've won the Junior Golden Nugget, you've won the Under-18 Championships at Club Tweed at the Nationals. How much confidence did those performances give you in the lead up to this?
I think it's just the same as always. Like, as Max said, it's just another game. You just play it and treat it how it is. Obviously from last year, just falling short, so it's given that bit of motivation, and just treat it as another game. Just see how I go.
Amazing. Well, good luck.
Thank you, Val.
Back to you, Els. Under-18 boys singles final, the last match on Green 1 at the AO, about to get underway.
Thanks, Val. And very exciting to see this game played. Two boys there. Great spirit shown between both of them. They'll be keen to get out there and start performing. Obviously, Travis has got that experience of playing on this big stage, and I'm sure it'll play a big part for him in terms of how he settles himself and how he gets this game underway. He'll be keen to get on a good start, on a good run against Max. Both boys very humble, very much about sticking to process and routine and focusing what they can control. So excited to see what they can produce here today.
So many cliches out there, Els.
I know, they're all so good, aren't they?
I know, haven't even done the media training with them, and they're media trained.
They certainly are. Such a talented crop of players, and not only great players but good humans too. I love the fact that both these boys, you know, want to mention their mum and their families and recognise the support. As we all know, it takes a village to produce a champion, and one of these boys is going to be crowned Under-18 singles champion here today.
Well, the redemption arc was complete for Ander Panchup this morning. Can Travis Moran replicate things in 2025? Rocky lost to Apollo Creed in Rocky 1, and in Rocky 2 he got the win, so Ander's done it. Can Travis Moran do it as well? Max Heaton Harris with a brilliant starter.
Excellent bowl there for Max, and Max of course is wearing peach, which has been the colour so far of the day of the two winners on this rink.
And the Malaysians in the women's singles, women's pairs I should say, well, 8-2 ahead before over Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard, and they were in peach. So is the Thursday, day of blue, is Friday, the day of peach? We will find out.
We certainly will, and a brilliant reply there from Travis.
Travis Moran he's such a humble kid, and you know, got to know him a little bit last year through just being at the same events as him and calling this match. And you know, he lost absolutely no fans in the decider last year, and saw him again at the Australian Schools Championships at City of Geelong. Shout out to them as well, who did a great job of that, and then at the Nationals last year. And he's a really humble kid, and his mum Jennifer, I believe he said, and you know, met her last year, and she really is great. Has looked after Talia Kennedy as well throughout this competition, who just played in the Under-18 girls singles final. So really good bowls family, a really warm family, and you can tell that Travis has come from a really good upbringing.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. A good weight there from Max, just slightly going under the head there, but still in useful areas. Just trying to turn the jack. It's only one down.
So it was 21-14 to Travis Moran over Benjamin Harrison in the round of 16. Defeated Timothy Thorning 21-13 in the quarterfinal. And then the semi-final, it was Harry Coleman from Deer Park in Victoria, son of former Bowls Australia Club support manager Mark Coleman. Very good young bowler. Beat him 21-16. And for Max Heaton Harris, his draw and run to the final. Charlie Boswood from Victoria, 21-12. Then Noah Jedrzejczyk of Marylands in New South Wales, 21-3. A brilliant bowl there from Travis Moran to set it out for two. And then Henry Boswood of Victoria, 21-15.
I think Travis just showing that maturity that he talked about there. He learnt from the experience, he grew from it last time. Just, you know, playing the sensible shot there rather than going big. Oh, was a good idea early on in the game, just to find your range, beyond a bit of consistency. Max with his last bowl of this first end of the final. 2 against. What can he come up with? What's his response? Just hanging on. And it will be 2 to Travis Moran from Marilla to kick off this boys singles final.
Travis Moran would love to complete the set, the AO and Australian Under-18 Championships double. He's won the nugget. So they probably are the big 3 in terms of the events that you want to win in terms of singles as a youngster.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's won 2 of them.
And he's got an opportunity to seal the 3rd. Of course, there's a long way to go. 21 up, so first to 21. Respotted Jack on the tee when it goes out of the bounds of the confines of the rink. And we should also mention that our marker today is Ryan Hathercroft. So
Western Australia?
Western Australia. Huge thanks to all of our volunteer workforce. They do a tremendous job. We talked about the 15 clubs in the intro that enable us to stage such an event of this magnitude. But we also couldn't do it without the wonderful team of volunteers, ITOs, school board turners, markers, you name it, they do it. And they do an incredibly good job too.
I concur. And we've seen this Under-18 tournament prove to be a junior platform, or a massive platform for a lot of the juniors to come through and win bigger tournaments. Joseph Clark won the pairs last year, the open pairs. We've seen Riley Garrett get through to the quarterfinals of the men's singles this year, going down to Nathan Wilson en route to his run to the final. And Riley won this 2 years ago over Sam Collier. Didn't get out of the section this year in his last attempt at the AO Under-18 singles, but Travis Moran could be in the position where he holds all 3 of the major Under-18 singles titles at a national level. All of those, or his last 2, the Nugget and the Under-18 Championships, won within the last year. This would complete the set, almost the calendar Grand Slam, if you like.
Yeah, like I say, it would be a tremendous feat to come away with a treble crown. He won't be thinking about that now, though. He'll just be focusing on the job in hand.
It's for us to think about, else, for us to drum up.
We can drum up. But what an opportunity for Max. Let's not forget about Max. This is his first time on the big stage. Opportunity to shine, to show that he can perform when it counts out there. And right on cue, he puts in the shot bowl.
1 and a measure indicated by Ryan. 1 each left to come for Travis and Max. Max, the Under-18 singles runner-up at the Victorian Open last year.
This one's just ducking under the head.
So opportunity here for Max Heaton Harris to jump on the board. Great to see so many of the Under-18 athletes watching on. Talia Kennedy, you can't keep her away. I walked past her before and she is watching on again and said, well, you get to see it for free, so why not?
Very true.
I walked past her before, and as I was walking, I sort of scraped my head on the marquee, and she looked so concerned. And she goes, is your head okay? And I said, oh, no, it's all right. Don't worry. I've done this many times over the fortnight. And she was like, well, you're lucky you've got the height.
Yeah.
She honestly is one of the nicest human beings I think I've met. She's just so bubbly.
Yeah, certainly a lovely character and attitude, and it was great to see the embrace between the 2 girls at the end of that game. Shows what this sport can offer. It's not just about the results or the medals. It's about the friendships that you form. And trust me, once you finish playing at the top level. It's not the big moments that you remember, it's the funny stories and the friendships that you form and the relationships that continue beyond the green.
So it is 2 to Max Heaton Harris. 2 apiece after 2, and yeah, Talia, definitely an up-and-comer in this sport, and we hope to see a lot more of her in this sport of bowls. And a Panchuat, we know she's going to have a very good career as well as these two. Look like they might as well. It's Gary Kelly, you can just see him walking in, not quite on picture, but I'm sure he's going to be here to watch his Warilla clubmate aim to take his maiden Australian Open crown. Corey Wedlock as well.
Yeah, of course, they successfully won the men's pairs yesterday against the Nelson brothers. And Gary is the bowls coordinator at Warilla Bowls Club, so he'll certainly be taking a vested interest both with his professional and teammate hat on.
Yep,
nurturing talent.
Yep, just stepped into that role after Jeremy Henry moved to Club Kawana on the Sunshine Coast. They've managed to bring Barry Lester on board as well.
Yeah, exciting times for Club Kawana, home to Caitlin Inch, New Zealand international as well.
Caitlin, of course, a star and one of the nicest people.
She certainly is. Currently in a paramedic role, so wasn't able to compete in all the events this year, but had a tremendously successful state championships.
On the state singles, did she not?
She did, and the fours.
Wow. So she'll be featuring heavily in Tasmania.
She certainly
this
will.
Year. Down in Devonport. Looking forward to getting down there. Haven't been to Tasmania since I was 4, so quite a long time ago.
Well, certainly a dominant start from Max to this end. 2 good bowls, 1 on, 1 behind.
Playing to 21. In case this is the first bit of the AO that you've seen. Singles play is first to 21. And Max Heaton Harris, well, he's on a heater this end, as you said.
Seeing a big drive here from Travis.
Clears 1.
Got rid of 1.
It's a small target though, not easy to get to. But he will have last bowl. And I dare say he'll have another crack at it because this shot is part of his repertoire.
Yeah, it'd be interesting what Max does here. It's almost if both bowls go, he's 2. It depends whether there's any jack movement or it's whether he goes deep. This kind of situation, you don't want to fatten it up and make it any bigger, but you also need to be thinking about what happens depending on the connection that your opposition gets. He had about a good look at the head. Looks as though he's going deep. Yep, he's got the best back. Doesn't look like he's got the tee, so still a big opportunity here for Travis. Both bowls out to pick up 2. Get the jack out of the rink, and he'll hold on the respot. As he goes again.
Just missing by a whisker. 2 more to Max Heaton Harris, the Victorian. Takes a 4-2 buffer after 3 ends in this concluding match on green 1 at the Australian Open. It's almost an air of sadness that the event is already at this point in time. It doesn't feel like it's been 2 and a bit weeks.
It always flies. It just, yeah, I can't believe how quickly it goes. But everyone just seems so happy.
Yep.
They've had a great time, great experience, both on and off the green.
But
met new people.
It does feel like forever ago as well that the tournament started, so it feels like very quick but also very long at the same time. And I was talking to Kira, our producer, before, and she I had to take my suitcase in to do a bowl show record the day that we flew out, and completely overpacked, and my stuff is a complete mess, so I have to go sort that out tonight, and I'm not looking forward to that at all.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Plenty of washing when you get back.
Yeah, I've done a bit of it up here, thank heavens.
I always have to wash my stuff. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. If it's been in the suitcase, it's got to be washed.
Yep. So that's something, that's future Val problems.
Think about that tomorrow.
Yeah. Task at hand for Travis Moran. He's just fallen a bit short, so nice little sighter.
Both boys, steady delivery.
There'll be a few nerves out there this morning as well.
Yeah. And like I say, that's one of the great things about this, the experience that you get playing on the big stage, learning how to manage your time. I liked what Max said earlier, just about keeping it as a normal day, approaching it as just another game of bowls.
That's often the best thing you can do, is try and keep it as normal as possible, when in fact it's probably not as normal as possible.
And I think the hard thing is when you're playing a final and it's not first thing in the morning, all of your other days have very much been around get up, go and play 9 o'clock, then play at 11:45, then play at 2:30. And all of a sudden you've got this time that you don't usually have. And when you've got time, that's when you can often overthink things. So best to keep yourself busy and occupied.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You got to try and distract yourself without also losing your concentration. There's a fine line, and I honestly don't know how you've done it. As we see some weight clearing his zone out. Got Paul Holschke over there, the offence coordinator at Bowls Australia, watching. Surprised no one's asking him for selfies, because he was on the Today Show this morning.
Yeah, we certainly had some brilliant media exposure.
Oh, yeah.
For the sport, which is fantastic, celebrating everything that's great about it. Intergenerational, inclusive, game of skill, strategy, precision. A game that most of all that anyone can play. We've had under 18s champions crowned, got more to come. We've had over 60s, men's, women's, para, you name it.
We've had it. Travis Moran trying to knock that in. I reckon he might have done so as well. Ticking up in 2, Zels.
Yeah, this will be a quick game if they carry on in multiples.
They are going to measure.
And it is a 2, 4 apiece after 4 ends played.
4, 4 and 4.
Travis taking the mat back. Oh, we're going for a short jack this time. Mixing it up. He's had a few ends now and deciding that now's the time to change things up, take a chance. Don't blame him. Max played a good end in this direction last time, so good on Travis for trying something different. This is the time to try it. 4 apiece, nothing to lose.
And he's been watching on. He watched the women or the girls singles final, so he'll understand what's going on and what the green has been doing.
And he'll get a slightly different line to Max. He's a left-hander. So he's coming onto this side of the rink where the commentary is and putting in a fantastic first delivery. Playing with Henselite Dreamline XG. Max staying on the other side of the green, both sides drawing well. Paul just pulling up there. can see the concentration. Travis' face here as he adds another. Just missing a little bit of chalk there on the way through. Can Max run?
Close. Max Heaton Harris, I reckon he's done it.
Very good reply. Ryan, our marker, calling a measure. Travis just taking the opportunity to ask a question there, just around what the distance is.
So on the main rink, green 4 here, women's pairs action, it was 8-2 in favour of Nurul Alyani Jamil and Emma Fudiana Saroji. Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard forced it back to 9-8. They're only down by 1, the Australian and New Zealand combination. Malaysians holding 1 at the head, however. That's on end 11 of 18. We'll bring you updates on that. And then later on today, Aaron Sheriff, the 6-time champ against the 1-time champ. Can he win a 4th in a row? Can Nathan Wilson win his 2nd title and end the 1,458-day unbeaten streak at the AO by Aaron Sheriff?
It's just an incredible record, isn't it? What an achievement, regardless of what happens today.
Well, the only other person to beat Aaron Sheriff since he lost in 2018, so Bester won the 2018 event, Sheriff won 2019. The only other person to beat him was the 2021 champion, Aaron Wilson, in the semis of 21. His brother is Nathan. Is it the brotherly feat, or can Aaron Sheriff go one more? Oh, yes. Travis Moran.
What a shot.
Is that a double resting toucher?
It certainly is.
That's glorious. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's so good we're seeing a replay. Look at this. It comes back beautifully.
That was sumptuous.
Touch the jack. And beautiful.
That's as satisfying as it gets as a bowler, I think. So what's the go now for Max Heaton Harris? It's kind of all blocked off. Unless he goes on the forehand, crashes into his own, tries to spill the jack back. He's got the back bowl.
Indication is that it's 2. He's going controlled.
Oh, he's not a mile away. Max Heaton Harris. Oh, he just halved it. And he cut it. Or he, sorry, extended the damage. 3 to Travis Moran. 7 shots to 4. After just 5 ends, we are rocketing up.
And you can probably hear it, but you can see it on the players' shirts and some of the signage around that the wind is starting to play a part here. It's coming in fits and starts. It's not a constant, which is probably the most challenging to play in when it's like that. When it's a constant, you can work with it. When it's a bit swirly, it's hard to predict.
And I think the grandstand would also create a little bit of a tunnel effect as well. These aren't usually up here, of course. It's all temporary.
Another good start by Travis.
He is such a cool, calm, collected customer, this Travis Moran. He will absolutely want this title after what happened last year. He led for probably 80% of the match against Kobe Cromie.
Yeah, it was certainly a roller coaster match, and a long one too. Had the pleasure of being rinkside for that with your good self, and it was certainly an incredible game to watch, and you felt for whoever lost in that game.
There was an air of desperation in the end, wasn't there, for either of them, and Kobe Cromie just had it when it mattered.
Just needs to run here, and he does. Still sitting okay for Max here, just to draw another one off the ring.
And we've had a lot of wildlife at this Australian Open. We had a bin chicken here yesterday, which Willie, our ITO, had to chase off. And then we had a bird land on our ringside live camera. Just been reliably informed that Selena Goddard has just had to chase off a magpie from the TV rink.
Got to watch out for them. They can certainly do some damage.
They can. And Travis Moran, talking of doing damage, his 17-year-old prodigy, holding 3. But yeah, so we also had a dog streak across green 4 during the women's pairs. Absolutely bolted. I'm surprised did not take out one of the heads.
Actually, I saw that. That was at green 4.
Yep.
I was out the back playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Women's pairs day. I think that was the afternoon session.
You see, brilliant thing about live sport, you never know what's going to happen.
Yep. And Travis Moran has gone from 2-4 down. He's gone 2-3-3. And he leads it 10 shots to 4. He's first to 10. And the young New South Welshman. So we've got Jin Lim from South Korea watching on as well. He came here to play in a few different events. Great to have such a wide variety of people.
Yeah, I've had a multitude of internationals playing in the event, which is great. Drive up the standards of competition. It's fantastic. As Travis gets this end underway, looking to extend his lead. First to double figures. Another good opening bowl from the Rorilla Protégé, being watched on by Gary Kelly and Corey Wedlock.
As they did last year as well, which is wonderful to see. You know, these guys are world champions. Jackaroo, one place for Ireland, and they always come for their teammates.
They do, but they'd also acknowledge good bowls of the opposition. Just saw Gary clapping and Corey clapping. The excellent response bowl there from Max. And if he's anything like his Victorian teammate Groby, he'll be resilient, he'll be determined, and he'll put in a fight back in this match. You can just see how the wind's caught that bowl there. It's on a good trajectory and just turned a little bit sooner than what it probably would have done.
But it is really funny, you know, I've seen, when I first started with bowls, I thought, the bowls are so heavy, how can the wind affect them? But they really cause havoc, and no havoc there for Max Heaton Harris.
Yeah, fantastic follow-up bowl. The importance of that second bowl and consolidating the head that we talked about earlier.
So 10 shots to 4, Travis Moran almost halfway there. He's into double figures first. What's he got here? Travis Moran.
He's played this well.
Oh, he is on an absolute barnstorming run here. Just finding answers for everything. No time wasted on the mat for Max Heaton Harris.
Off centre jack.
No problems, I'll hit a toucher.
There we go.
No.
Oh, just running away from the head there, so still plenty of room for Travis. But Max is going to have another bowl to come, another bite of the cherry.
It's called 2 and a measure here. I dare say it's not staying at that after this.
Travis urging this bowl to bend.
It's coming.
He's urging it up, and what a bowl. And it stayed on the centre line as well, covering the jack. So, what will Max do here? Will he choose to rip out the bowl? He's got about 18 inches to draw it. I always think this gives you a good insight into how a player's feeling, how confident they are. And he's going for it.
Just missing. And Travis Moran with another save. He's won 4 ends in a row as the New South Welshman. And he's got an 11-4 buffer. Getting very close to where he sat last year.
First to 21. Still a long way to go. Got a shot there of our ITOs who are helping with the scoreboards, making sure that we're up to date. Sarah Hope there on the left-hand side.
She's a gun, Sarah.
Yeah, she was also the star of a officiating masterclass recording from the Australian Sports Commission.
Wow.
So part of online e-learning. We had a team of Bob Carlson, Sarah Hope, and interviews with players looking at the importance of the role of the official and the various different stakeholders that they have to engage with as part of their role.
It's a pretty good team.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was a good day. And great to put a spotlight on the important part that they play. Whether it's communicating with players, whether it's with their parents, whether it's with other umpires, club personnel, volunteers, lots to it. But a great community to be part of. Of course, the team headed up by John Roberts and Bob Carlson.
Yep, they do a fine job. 2 very fine men themselves. JR's always up for a laugh, and Bob, I call him the king of Sunbury. He always shakes his head and walks off.
Yeah, certainly very accomplished individuals in their own right, having officiated at the highest level and now helping other officials with mentoring and support and coordinating opportunities. But of course none of this would be possible without the superb expertise and experience of our events team headed up by Andrew Howie.
He does an amazing job. He really does. To organise this event, it's not easy. There are a lot of people.
Max just looking just to get a nudge on that bowl, just gone underneath the head. Right idea. Any kind of movement would have been good. Travis will just be looking for a count and cover bowl here in case Max gets any movement. Well, he's pulled up, probably a little bit shorter than what he wanted, but I think he potentially counts. It's a count of 3, which, if this remains, would extend his lead to 14-4. But Max still has a bowl to come.
So the margin last year that Travis Moran boasted against Kobe Cromie was 18-8, 10 shots. Kobe Cromie won at 21-19. It's getting into an eerily similar position for Travis Moran, and he's won the Golden Nugget. He's won the under-18 singles title now, the Australian Championships. What has Max got? I think he's going to cut this down at least.
Yeah, it's a good effort. Picked a good line.
Has he cut it down?
It looks from here that he has, but it is deceiving. That bowl just sat down.
1.
Of course, you do get 30 seconds.
Is there going to be a second here? The last end was the first single we'd actually seen from this entire match. And that was on N7. So we are going up at a rate of knots. They're scoring quickly. Travis Moran more than halfway there, and it is just the 1. So 12 shots to 4. He's 9 away. He's won 5 ends in a row and 6 of the 8 that we've completed. Bring you an update on what's happening at the women's pairs contest very shortly. And then Aaron Sheriff a little bit later on. It's where all of the eyeballs will be. Great starter from Travis. He looks locked in, doesn't he?
He does. He will have learnt from that experience last year, and he'll just keep focusing on one end at a time. I think, as we were saying earlier, it's so easy when you get so close to the finish line to just be thinking about the finish line as opposed to actually playing your usual game. So the key is just to stay focused, keep to your game plan, do the basics well, and the results will then come.
Speaking of, that's pretty handy.
Pretty handy indeed. Certainly been extremely consistent so far in this game. Found his weight well. Picking a good line.
Can he pop in a third here, Travis Moran, and apply a heap more pressure? Well, that's a very nice bowl. Hasn't fattened up the target. He's covered, he's countered. And he's throwing down the gauntlet to Max Heaton Harris.
He certainly is. He's come out here in dominant form. Max has played a good weight there, but still 2 down. And Pole's just finished just short of Jack High. big gust of wind as Travis lets that last bowl go. Just going under the head. Weight was very good.
Look at that grouping there from Travis Moran. So the women's pairs has tightened up. They're on N13. Nurul Alyani Jamil and Emma Fridiana Saroji leading 10-9. Goddard and Stewart, however, hold 4.
Wow.
And I don't know if they hit the lead early on in that contest, but they would not have been in front for very long.
No, not with 8-2 was the score that we last saw.
So I don't think they were ahead. Selena and Chloe, of course, great friends. Always sort of hang out when Selena's over here. Big weight from Max Heaton Harris. He's cleared the jack and he's gone to the back of the rink.
What
and
a
he's
shot.
Gonna have the tee as well. Now,
Well
was that
played.
bowler touch up from Travis Moran? It wasn't. So this is going to be 2.
What a bowl there from Max.
Desperately needed from 12-4 to 12-6. Brilliantly done from the Victorian.
Showing that Victorian fight that we were talking about earlier, that we saw from Kobe Cromie last year. The never give up attitude. Be interesting if we see a change jack length here, just seeing that drive back. Gets it perfectly. Well played, Max. Yeah, it's slightly longer. Just plays a drive and then nearly draws a toucher. Max having to change sides as that last bowl. Travis just fallen on his line. But the changeover has nearly been a good one. He picked a really good line, just pulled up.
How would the nerves be for Travis right now? Obviously, 18-8 last year. 12-4 today. Still firmly in control of this. But what would he be thinking about right now? He's in a very similar position to that of 12 months ago.
I think he'll be trying not to think. Just follow his process.
Don't think, do.
Yep. As soon as your mind starts wandering. It'll be interesting if he goes with weight here. Looks a little bit of a target.
Well, we know his drive is prolific. Scored him a lot of shots.
Opt in for just arriving weight.
He's sit the ball away. He can find the goals.
No, finishing round the back. Gives himself an option. Just played that controlled arriving bowl. That means that he's now got back the best back position and also got the tee. Meanwhile, Max is trying to put the pressure on. Has he made another? Looks as though he has.
Travis Moran now being asked a big question.
Controlled weight from the young New South Welshman. What result will he get?
Well, he's cleared a bit out. Dare say he may still be 3 down here. So all of a sudden from 12-4, Max Heaton Harris, like last year, when Travis Moran ran out to a bit of a lead, Kobe Cromie got it back to 7 or 8 all, and it's 12-9 now. Only once in the matches that I've covered on Rinkside Live and the finals has a person in singles got to 10 and not won the match at this Australian Open. That was on day 1 or 2, no, day 2. Mark Wybrow, Tyrone Alberti.
You've got a fantastic memory.
I've said it a lot this AO. It's my little stat of the tournament.
Yeah, you're very good at the stats. Oh, brilliant start from Max. He's kept his composure throughout. First time on the big stage here. He could have fallen away at 12-4 behind, but he's fought his way back.
Can Travis just get himself back into this contest? And this is, well, that's good. That'll give him a lot of confidence.
He needed a good first bowl, didn't he, after just dropping a 3 last end? Good first bowl, give himself a chance.
Like, it might not be shot, but still. Just needed to have the right weight. But Max is really honing in here.
He certainly is. Travis delivers another bowl. Looking either to turn the jack or to sit the bowl. Oh, and he just gets through the gap. So close.
Second time in as many ends for Travis Moran. He has been colossal this tournament. Can he finish it off? He's led pretty much from the outset, only been behind after one end, but Max Heaton Harris is fighting back hard.
Both players just missing the jack by the smallest of margins.
Oh, that's glorious from Travis Moran. It's in for shot.
Fantastic bowl there. Played it to perfection.
So what can Max respond with? Little trail of a jack wouldn't be bad.
He's got a big opportunity, isn't he?
Backhand trail.
4 shots. Thanks very much. Travis, of course, has still got a bowl to come. But can Max put him under pressure? Can he get this jack round the corner? He's calling it.
It's coming. Oh, yes, he can.
What a shot. Bowl for bowl from both players. Fantastic display.
Can Travis Moran find something else? He's 3 down, which on a live score would have it at 12 apiece. Max Heaton Harris, not quick out of the blocks, but he's found them in the last couple of ends when he's needed to. Can Travis wrestle this back, get back on the board? Hasn't done much wrong in this end.
Can he bend?
Oh, wow. Stayed up too.
That was close.
Very close. Does Max want a 4th here? Does look like 3.
Look at this bowl again. Turn around the corner.
Hit it belly. That's all he needed. Now that is going to be just the 3. So 1, 2, 3. They're going to look at the 4th. And that'll be 3. So 12 apiece. 3 ends in a row. So Max, Heaton, Harris, and 9 and 8 have come from it. Down 12-4 after end 8, and after end 11, 12 apiece. High scoring.
Certainly is, but it's been quality bowls that have created the scores, hasn't it? As you can see on the screen there, it's 4 bowls each player, and it's the first player to 21 shots. Currently, both players are tied at 12 shots apiece.
Well, they're the right numbers, just the wrong way around. Who will get to 21 first? Time limit won't matter.
Good opening delivery there from Travis. Excellent reply from Max. Just rolled out.
Desperately needed there from Travis Moran.
Travis just looking to slip either side of that short bowl on the line. He was asking how far it was away, just to give him a good gauge. And he's gone 3, not a bad home. As Max looks to play up the backhand side. Needs to bend. Nearly sat his bowl down. Still advantage to Travis. Looks as though he's holding 2. Opportunity to add for 3. That would be a big turnaround.
I was going to say the exact same thing. It would be huge.
What are the chances that Travis could get 3 threes on the bounce to do? To emulate what Max has just done the last few ends.
Well, nothing is out of the realms of possibilities. When you're holding 4 bowls, it's possible to make 4 every end and win it in 6.
That's very true. As he looks to sneak around this front bowl.
Has he given it enough? He's hit it in, so just be the 2. But still, he keeps the advantage. Would have liked the 3rd. There was a little bit of a grimace there from Travis Moran, but he knows he's in a fight now. Was 10 shots ahead last year, dropped it. Was 8 shots ahead before at 12-4. He's got a 14-12 buffer now. It's been an interesting contest. Max has tried to arrest the momentum where he can, stormed back into it. But of the 12 ends that we've played, 6, 7 of them have gone the way of Travis Moran, and that's the 2-shot lead that he boasts.
It's been a closely contested battle, isn't it, so far? momentum swinging initially with Travis, then back to Max.
Is it back with Travis now?
Oh, change of length.
About a metre short.
Wasting no time at all, Max with his reply.
He's quick, isn't he? Really quick. Understands the game. Very impressed. This is the first time I've actually seen Max bowl properly. Temperature's just dropped a tiny bit. Sun being disguised behind some clouds. Room for Heaton Harris.
Just urging it to slow down. It just slips through the head.
And what I can tell you else, Goddard and Stewart, 15-10 ahead.
Wow, what a turnaround.
On the 15th end. And Selena has just drawn a back hopper.
Wow, what a turnaround for that game. 18-end match, not long to go.
So, Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart, are they en route to their maiden Australian Open pairs titles? And Selena, first title, full stop.
Chloe, she's won the fours, what, 3 times?
2016, 17 and 23.
Yes, much to my pain in 23.
Yes.
We were defeated out here on this very rink by an informed team.
Caitlin Inch, Lara Butler, Olivia Cartwright and Chloe Stewart. So Travis Moran here. Is this the best of the lot? Well, it's a full count else. And there's not really much of a target. He's just going to have to dead draw this. But he does have back bowls.
Yeah, he's just trying to draw it. Has he made the adjustment?
Well, he's cut it down, importantly. So from 4 to 1 was a dangerous couple of seconds. And he cuts it down. So 15-12. Travis Moran edging away again. That was a crucial bowl because 15-12 looks a lot better than 18-12, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Yeah, it changed his hand there. Just often, sometimes a switch, if you're going through, can help you adjust your weight. Just switch over.
How long have we got to go? Singles, you just never know. You never know.
You never know. First to 21, it can be a quick game or it can be an incredibly long one.
Could be over in 2 ends or in, I think there's a maximum of 15 left. And anything in between.
Very true. And nothing surprises me anymore.
No. What's the biggest deficit you've ever overcome in singles playoffs?
Oh, that's a great question. I can't be 100%, but something like 20 shots to 11.
All right. Very impressive.
That was a national champion semi-final against Nicole Rogers. And yeah, managed to get over the line in that one. And went on to win it.
Shout out to Nicole.
Yeah, great player, going from strength to strength, been very impressive. In an England shirt, got the British Isles Bowler of the Series.
Wow.
At the last indoor internationals, and also has been extremely impressive at Potters is where some of the viewers will have seen her. Lovely girl too. Just got named as well, I think, in one of the England test matches against Ireland.
Wow. Any jack movement here for Travis Moran will be very, very beneficial.
He needs to hold.
Or can he dead draw it? He's cut it down.
Yeah, he needed one in there, so at least he's stopped a multiple here. Still an opportunity for a double.
And I reckon, oh, it's
Depends how he
just,
gets this.
it's close. I think he's got it.
He's got it perfect, got the right side of it.
So rebounds with the 2 does Max Heaton Harris. 15-14 is the scoreline. Travis needs 6, Max needs 7. And we have another thriller on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. The over 60s men's pairs was one of the best finals that the Gold Coast has ever seen. The 10 years on the Gold Coast, this Australian Open. And it was a pearler.
Certainly was. 13 all after 18 ends, forced to an extra end extravaganza, and it didn't disappoint.
Heartbreak for Tony Hinton and Warren Shipley. Neville Brown and Nick Dorr, the Victorians from Heathmont and Pakenham, got it done.
Good home there from Travis. Can Max adjust this line? His weight's pretty good. That side's just getting bigger and bigger. Believe what you see. Put it out and it will come back. And he has, and it will.
Hopping on early. It's those lead bowls. I love that in singles. Your first 2 lead bowls are you're the lead, and then your last 2 are your skips bowls. And if your first 2 are good, you tend to do all right with your last 2 as well, and that's what Max Heaton Harris has been able to translate for the last couple of ends.
Another one coming in here.
So Max hasn't led since the conclusion of N3.
And here we go, big drive from Travis. Good strike, he's got rid of one.
So
Giving himself room.
One left to come for both. Takes a drink of water. This is what the last 12 months have led to for Travis Moran. He's won the under-18 singles at the Nationals and the under-18 championships. He's won the Junior Golden Nugget. Now, the Australian Open title is on the line. He's led at the end of all barring one end, apart from a couple of tied ends as well. He got enough on this.
What an effort. Just a bowl out, that's all. Good effort. He needed to reach in case he turned his own bowl in.
Tied game, Ellen Faulkner. 15 all. both of them within 6 of Australian Open glory. This is their last chance at this title. Both of them hitting 17 years of age, so within a year they'll be at 18 and playing the Open competitions. How will this one conclude? Keeping an eye on the women's pairs as well. I believe it's 15-11 to Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard. It is 15-11 as N16 ensues. Then, Aaron Sheriff, Nathan Wilson.
Which I think will be an incredibly entertaining game. I think both players will go about their business and play to the crowd. As Travis Moran gives the crowd here on green 1, rink 1, a great bowl to applaud.
How would these two be feeling right now? I know it's about sticking to your process. There's Lee Greening. I just panned away from him. From City of Geelong Bowling Club. Does a great job there. Bowls coordinator at the club, runs the bowl shop. Played in the pairs quarterfinal that we streamed the other day. Big weight from Max. Gap. But yeah, what would they be feeling right now? 15 all. Nerves aplenty.
I think just a case here of just keep plugging away. Resist the temptation to think about the finish line. Do the simple things well. But probably looking to make shots or do things, whereas sometimes you just have to stick to the basics. Just keep getting the scoreboard turning over is the objective. Because while you're scoring, your opposition isn't.
And Travis Moran, if this can hold and slow down, it'll be another one. Just the one, but importantly, he just maintains that advantage. 3 of the last 4 ends have been ones. And the New South Welshman edges 1 closer to that title. 16-15, he's ahead in the race.
And we're seeing a big change here. Travis has brought the mat all the way up. Needs a good jack roll. We've seen a few going in this direction in other games.
I think this is going to be good.
It looks good, and it is good.
Such an important skill to have, the jack roll.
Yeah, it can certainly win your games and lose your games too. As Travis beautifully struck that bowl away and puts a fantastic first bowl in. Just a foot from the jack, that's all. Fantastic reply here from Max.
It really is. It really is. It's just lifted in intensity, this one.
Yeah, the two boys are really battling it out, aren't they? Putting on a show for us, which is fantastic. What we hoped for. As Travis looks to turn his bowl up, and he does.
He's going past Max Heaton Harris. So he needs one past now, Travis Moran. Left-handed backhand it is. Can it stay on? Oh, it can. It had a peek over and said, no, I want to stay.
And Max get down here.
He's close, got the jack.
Can he stay with it?
Oh, it's very close.
See what our marker Ryan makes of the situation.
I think it's 2. Oh, 1 and a measure.
So both players have still got 1 bowl to come. Massive bowl here from Travis.
What does he do, Els? What does he do?
I think he's got to try draw it because there's still 1 more bowl to come.
He's on a pretty good track.
Can he get the jack?
He's on a very good
He
track.
needs a jack.
Travis.
What a shot.
Travis Moran. That is a beauty. Lying almost on top of it in the ditch. Get out of town.
As we see this replay, picks the jack up beautifully.
Glorious, absolutely glorious.
Max is having a run at this because he's got a touch of bowl there. He's just looking to try and get the back of that into the ditch.
So 1 more to Travis Moran, and he's in the checkout zone, Els, 17 to 15.
Brilliant bowls from both boys there.
They're going to measure this one. Not sure if he's quite sent it far enough here, Travis Moran.
So for our viewers at home, it has to be 21 metres. So for anyone overseas that's tuning in, internationally it's always 23 metres. But here in Australia, domestically, there is a 21 metre rule. Looks okay to me, Val. I think he's going to be all right.
And, oh, it's close.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, no. Another 30 centimetres, he was okay.
Just
Not
goes
even.
to show what I know.
On the TV rink, Chloe Stewart with an opportunity to put in a second here on N16. To go 17-11 up with 2 ends to play. So from 8-2 down. I don't know if she's sent it, so 16-11. So from 8-2 down, they've scored 14-3. Very impressive from Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart. Very impressive. Travis Moran.
Talking about impressive. Another impressive bowl going in.
It is a good starter.
And an impressive reply. Touch on the jack.
Within an end of victory once again, Travis Moran for the second consecutive year. 21-19 in 2024.
Oh, he doesn't want to get a bit of the jack here. Just got the slightest of touch. Has it made any difference?
Oh, it's made it a measure now. Danger. Danger, danger.
Oh, brilliant bowl there for Max.
No measure anymore. What does Travis do here?
It's going to be tempting for him. Thing is, if he clips his own bowl out and gets the other on the follow through, he's pretty much dropping a 4. So,
Which at 15-17.
You're not going to do.
No.
So he'll just try and sit his down. That's a sensible shot to play. Can he bend?
He's not far away. Travis Moran.
Can he bend and run?
Oh, it was a fine effort. So now, if he can just get a little tuck on that jack here, Max, on his forehand, that's a 4. And he knows it too. Currently holding 1. Is this the end where it breaks open? It's coming. It's coming. Oh, he's made a second, I think.
It looks that. Well played, Max.
What a grouping. They're all touching each other.
I think it's going to be...
Well, they're going to measure for the first still.
Yeah. I think, as you said, because they're all touching each other.
Chocks.
They'll measure Travis's first. Blue one at the front. And then they'll have a look at the others. So 2 declared.
Is it any more than that? That little touch of the jack certainly hurt Travis Moran, so we're at least even. They don't have any more chocks. So we're both going to be in the checkout zone. It's 3. And for the first time since the conclusion of end 3, Max Heaton Harris is in front, 18-17. After 15 ends, he finds the lead once more as the young Victorian And this couldn't happen again, could it?
Who knows? Who knows? There's still so much left in this game.
He'll have last bowl now, Travis Moran, so that'll give him a little bit of confidence.
He just played a big bowl in this direction before to sink the jack, to secure the end.
He's held the lead since the conclusion of end 5. And Max Heaton Harris has performed in exemplary fashion.
Both players played very well, handled the conditions and the occasion. And Travis, once again, putting in a killer first bowl.
Needed that so desperately. Max Heaton Harris, he's just been brilliant. Look how quick he is on the mat. Just understands where he's got to put things. And he's getting behind as well, so he's not dropping much short. He's giving himself things to play to, which is why that last end was so pivotal. Travis had nothing past, and he had a tantalising collection at the back there. We'll hear from the winner after this, then the presentation.
Another bowl going in. A big drive here from Max. A chance for Travis to put the pressure on. Can he add a third?
This would be massive. It's coming. It's not enough. So, on the TV rink, Emma Firyana Soroji has an opportunity to add a fourth on the penultimate end. 1 bowl to go. They're down by 5. So with 1 end to play, it could be a one-shot game. Either way, it'll be 1 or 2.
Wow, that is incredible. That is incredible, isn't it? How that game has changed momentum from...
Like this one. Like this one. So Max Heaton Harris, 1 bowl. He's got to affect something because Travis Moran might have a chance to put in a third and go to 20. And she has done it. Emma Firyana Soroji. 3 taken out. As Max just speaks to the sideline coach. It is 4. It's a one-shot game, 16-15 in favour of Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard. 1 end to go.
Wow, what a final.
And right here, Max Heaton Harris, he's gone big once more. What's he got? Jack!
What a shot.
Unbelievable. One of his bowls is out.
That was a brave shot.
Touch her in the ditch. That was a massive shot.
So we see it back here on replay.
What a drive.
Incredible shot. Well played, Max.
So now it's just draw for 1 here. He's come up with some absolute bombs when it's mattered. And Travis Moran being asked a huge question here, Ellen Faulkner. Can he draw to the ditch? He's got room. It's travelling. Has he got enough on this?
He needs to pull up.
Needs to stop. Needs to stop.
Handbrake on.
And it's in the ditch. And it's one more to Max Heaton Harris.
What a strike from Max.
4 of the last 6 ends. But we've been going in runs of 2. Went 2 and a 1 to Travis Moran to go 15-12 up. 2 and a 1 to Max to go 15 all. A 1 and a 1 to Travis to go 17-15 ahead. And a 3 and a 1 to Max to go 19-17 up. So are these next 2 ends going to go the way of Travis Moran?
We will soon find out. Fasten your seatbelts. Max played a super end in this direction last time, just slightly up, but again picking a good line, steady line. Travis changing over to follow him.
So we're in the final end of the women's pairs. End 18 there. Do we have an extra end? We had one this morning. And the crowd appreciating that brilliant first bowl.
We had one last year with Nathan Rice.
Yep. And Joey and Jack.
That's right.
What a match that was.
Extra end for the, of course, Flynn O'Shaughnessy leading up for Lurchie. As we see Max look to change hands. Can he get the jack? Just holds off.
Travis needs one past. It's absolutely pivotal that he gets one past, because that was his undoing in the last end. Yes, he was holding 2, but he's got to get one back, and I think
he has.
I think that's what he's done. Oh, that's perfect from Travis Moran.
And cover.
Just gone a bit too far.
Max wastes no time. He's searching for this jack. Can he reach? Can he reach?
Oh, he can. He can, you know. He has performed in unbelievable fashion to get himself back into this. 12-4 down. He's holding one at 19-17.
Can Travis bend? He needs to bend.
Oh, he tried.
Opportunity here for Max.
To hold game, Els.
Of course, Travis has still got a bowl to come.
What's he got? Max Heaton Harris.
He is close.
And he's holding game.
What a shot there from Max. Well played.
The shelf is there.
Yep, still a big opportunity here for Travis.
The shelf is there.
Can he actually get both bowls out, Val?
Maybe make a... Oh. He could. Possibly make 3.
Yeah, it's one of those, if it's hard, because if he can move the jack slightly, he can make a multiple himself. If he goes big, Max has got the best back.
So it's
and it's whether one follows through with it. That's the risk.
It's been called 1 and a measure.
You just got to hit the target here.
Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard holding 3. 2 bowls left to come for the skips. Emma Feriana Soroji and Chloe Stewart. Chloe will have last bowl. Travis Moran.
He
Travis
likes it.
Moran.
Well
And he's got
played.
it. And he's cheered loudly. And I tell you what, I reckon he might have just, oh, what's he made? The huge come on. The cry was there. And
Brilliant
what is the
bowls.
score? What a
Brilliant
shot.
bowls. Both boys asking questions of each other.
You could hear the passion in the celebration. He's made two. What a bowl from Travis Moran.
Potentially game down, saves it, 19 all. Here we go. We said fasten your seatbelts. The boys aren't disappointing, are they?
And at this time, 12 months ago, Travis Moran against Kobe Cromie, 19 all. Kobe won 2019. Or 21-19, I should say.
Meanwhile, in the women's pairs, looks like Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard are currently holding game.
They are. 3 apparently. 2 bowls to come for Chloe, so Emma Furiana Soroji's going to have to do it with her last. And he's gone short again here, has Travis Moran. What's he done with his first? Needs to be a bit further up if he can be. Line was good. What a match. What a day we've had.
They've all been fantastic games, haven't they? It started off this morning with an extra end extravaganza, the over 60s men's pairs. And now this game has not disappointed either.
Both line was okay, or both lines were okay. Just wait.
And he's put one in here. Currently advantage to Travis on what could be the last end of the match. Although the way both players have been playing, you wouldn't be at all surprised if it goes to a few extra.
Well, we said they're running in a momentum of 2 ends in a row. The way it's going, it could be destined for Travis Moran to take this one. He has been pushed to the brink. They've made each other better in this game.
They have. The standard has just gone through the roof, isn't it? Both boys playing massive bowls in big circumstances.
His line extraordinary on all 3, but he needs to have one past the jack with his last. Because a trail, and it could be as good as over. He has got to be past the jack. He's holding one. Can he put in a second here? Travis Moran, get one behind. There's been a big cheer. I reckon Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard might have just won the AO. Not sure. Watching the final bowl come in from Emma Furiana Soroji. Oh my word, she's trailed the jack. She has trailed the jack.
And talking of trailing the jack, slight jack touch here. Great bowl there from Travis to hold game.
Both. We're going to have both bowls coming down at the same time. This is unbelievable. What drama at the AO. We hope you've got 2 screens on. Travis can't watch. This is reminiscent of Cohen Litvin last year.
Max just taking the opportunity to talk to his coach. There's not a massive target here, Val. This is not an easy shot for him.
No. And he's like, it's a resting back hopper. He's just got to cut it down to 1 if he can. That's the first task. Keep the match going.
You've got to arrive on the forehand here. Any movement is likely to mean the match will go to Max Heaton Harris of Victoria. Will the Victorian be victorious here today?
Who knows? This is what it was last year. Travis Moran. I don't even know where he's gone. He's behind the rink. He's watching intently Max. He's behind it. He's jogging in. How close is he? Max Heaton Harris. He shaves it. Miraculous Moran. He fights it off. And redemption is oh so sweet.
Incredible performance. Those last 5 ends in particular, we were treated to a spectacular display from both players. The game has been played in a tremendous spirit. I think it's just sheer relief on Travis's face there after losing 21-19 last year in last year's final. He's managed to overcome that, and he is now the triple champion of the National Under-18s, the Golden Junior Nugget, and now he adds the Under-18s AO singles final to that fabulous repertoire. And you can see what it means to him and his family. Congratulated there by fellow teammate Talia, who competed herself earlier. Great to see the displays of celebration, and we mustn't forget Max. He fought so hard. He was 12-4 down, fought his way back in. Tremendous display of character. Played some tremendous bowls at key moments within that game. He'll go on to bigger and better things from this. But in the meantime, we can't wait to hear from our newly crowned Under-18 junior singles champion. Over to you, Val.
I'm lucky here, Els, to have the Under-18 boys singles champion of the Australian Open in 2025, Travis Moran, here with me. You've got all 3 in your pocket now. You're holding them all. The AO Under-18 Championships Junior Nugget. Travis, what's going through your mind right now? Redemption is oh so sweet, my friend.
Oh, I don't have any words. Like, just after last year and to even make the final this year, I'm just so proud of myself, so thankful for everyone around me helping, and yeah, speechless.
You said at the start that the learnings you took from last year were amazing. Well, it was a similar situation. You're 12-4 up. He gets 19-17 in front. You got 19 all, like you did last year. This time, it was you that won the last end and took a 2. What was your process like through that final end? Because just getting that trail of the jack, you just managed to stay so calm. So what was the key for you there?
I think, yeah, as you said, all the learning curves, like I played so many games in my junior time and just learning from all those situations and just trust the process and results happen.
What does it mean to you to be an AO champion?
Oh, I'm out of words, but it means everything. To come back from last year, make the final, as I said, it's just awesome to win it. I just can't be happy enough.
Now, we asked Anda before about, is there going to be a statue built for her at her club? Now, surely you can get a word in at Warilla to build you a statue out the front, surely.
I got some all right names over there, so I might have to compete, but I'm just happy enough, and I'm so grateful for the 2 boys over there to watch the whole game and just mentor me and help me out, and everyone else at Warilla.
One more big embrace with your mum.
Yeah.
What does she mean to you, and how much support has she given you over the years?
Oh, so much. She's been so big for me last 12 months especially. It's everything at home, and she's always with me, always by my side, and I can't thank her enough for everything.
Well, thank you for putting on an amazing show for everyone here at the Gold Coast. Travis Moran, go well, and we'll see you at the presentation.
Thank you, Al. Thank you.
Back to you, Els. Presentation coming shortly.
Thanks very much, Val. And we've been treated to a fantastic day of bowls here at Club Broadbeach, and there's still more to come. So the women's pairs final has gone to an extra end, extravaganza, and we've also got the men's singles final here to come. But from us here at Green One, we will wait now intently for the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed a thrilling conclusion to the under-18 boys singles final at the 2025 Australian Open. And of course, an event of this magnitude wouldn't be possible without Bowls Australia's proud partners. So I would sincerely like to thank Tourism and Events Queensland, Experience, the Australian Sports Commission, Australian Institute of Sport, Commonwealth Games Australia, Lake Resort, Puma, Right at Home, Audica, Drinkwise, Aero Bowls, Titanium Caravans, Max, BCIB, the Original Mattress Factory, and our broadcast partners of 7plus, Fox Sports, KO, and Sky Sports New Zealand. It's certainly a fantastic effort to make it through to the final of any event at the Australian Open. And I would sincerely like to congratulate both finalists, so please a round of applause for both of them. And now I would like to invite Bowls Australia Board Director Craig Marr to assist with the official presentations. And to begin with, the silver medalist today, Max Heaton Harris. Big things to come for Max in the future. And now to the winner of the gold medal, Champions Trophy and prize check. Please congratulate your under-18 boys singles winner, Travis Moran. I'd like to call upon Travis just to say a few quick words.
First off, I'd like to thank Bowls Australia for running this event again. It's always a top-tier event. To all the sponsors behind the scenes and all the clubs that have run. To Max, that was an insane final. One of the best I've been a part of, and yeah, big things coming, mate. Playing good. To my mum and grandparents at home, can't thank you enough for everything you do, all the travel. To all the support, it's always good to have a good crowd when playing a final. To Henselite for all the sponsorship and love pretty much over the years. And shout out to everyone back in high school. Love you guys.
Under Travis Moran, and that concludes our presentation here for today, and it concludes all of the action on Green 1 of the 2025 Australian Open. It's been a thrilling event, the 10th year right here on the Gold Coast. Thank you to everybody for coming. It's been a pleasure bringing you all of the action across the last 2 weeks, so we hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Men's singles final still to come, so head over to Green 4 and watch that. But from here, it's goodbye and get home safely.